I will never choose. I will never choose between Tanzania and South Africa because there are so many beautiful parts about each. But there are definitely some things that I miss about Tanzania that I do not get in South Africa. In this video, I'm going to share those things with you. Welcome. I'm just in such a state of peace and bliss, surrounded by abundance. Um, Here at a friend's farm in the village in Dar es Salaam, headed towards Bagamoyo, so for sure still in the coastal region. They've built this beautiful guest house, 5 bedrooms on 5 acres, and it's essentially a 5-star luxury all the way. A full staff caring for us. You may see some chickens running around. You'll definitely hear the children playing in the background. They may come and jump into this pool, this beautiful infinity pool. But yeah, this is what I want to share. Oh, if you're new, welcome. I'm Ashley. I am wearing clothes. I'm wearing kanga material. But I'm here in the village, and so in the village, you do as the villagers do. I've got kanga on. I just had a beautiful breakfast with chapati and fruits and soup and nyama soup and just chai. That's what they call it, a beautiful chai. And that's what I miss. I definitely miss the slower pace of life, the year round weather. It is always warm. Even now, it's the so-called winter, cold season, and it does get cool at night, but nothing like South Africa, nothing like Johannesburg for sure. I don't even think I still think I forgot to introduce myself, guys. Most of you know me, but if you're new to the channel, I'm Ashley. And on my channel, Ashley in Africa, I share my beautiful life of living and doing business and moving across the continent of Africa. I'm currently in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Yes, son. And yeah, I'm just in a state of beautiful bliss and abundance. You can just see around me. And yeah, I'll keep going into it. You guys know I don't like to edit much, but I'm just grateful to share. And there are just so many beautiful things. You hear the birds, you may hear a waterfall nearby. This type of living is really a luxury to me. And I do enjoy fast pace. I mean, I moved to Johannesburg because I left my corporate career. I retired from corporate at 36, or corporate retired from me, however you want to look at it. And I decided that I was no longer going to go back into the workforce. However, I knew that at some point I would need to be in a city to connect, to network, and I am a city girl at heart. I was born and raised in the cities and lived all over the U.S. and cities, so I love living in the city, but I also enjoy the village slow life. You can see several maybe videos of me doing that in South Africa, less of them in Tanzania. Do you guys just see this? All of the beautiful butterflies just floating around. It's so fantastic. But, here are a few more things that I completely miss about life in Tanzania versus living in South Africa. So, outside of all of the things that I mentioned, the men do not let you do a thing here in Tanzania. They don't let you lift a thing, open a thing, move a thing. The men take care of the women here. It is literally just in their nature. Now, you may be they may be in a service role, and so you may be expected to compensate them for their care in the moment, but it is just a natural thing. You ask a man for help, he will help. And honestly, you don't even need to ask oftentimes. And for someone like me that has not really was not empowered to ask for help, at least I felt it is something that is just a beautiful gift because I'm still learning how to ask for help and to be in a society where men offer such, and even women, will just offer to care for you, especially when you're a mother. It is a beautiful, beautiful experience. The men are very chivalrous still in South Africa, but it's just a different type of let me take care of this for you, madam. Like, let me take care of this for you, mama. Let me take care of this for you, dada. Let me take care of this for you, Shingazi. Like, that is the rule, not the exception. The next thing that I completely miss about life in Tanzania is to speak Kiswahili. Kiswahili is such a beautiful language. It's so poetic. When I speak it, I feel so feminine, and I just miss it. I miss being able to speak. Yes.
I have two questions. Is it fine if I can use some juice and my pinky foot over here?
Oh, Pole. Oh, my goodness.
It's red, and something pushed out. Now it's down.
Does it hurt?
No, only when I put on my fingers. Mommy.
Yes, you can have some juice.
Yeah, thank you. Mommy, Mommy, stop it. Stop it. Stop it, Mommy. You're squeezing it. It hurts.
Okay, Pole. Even that, her ability. I've got questions. I would like to know if I can have this and I can have that. Not to say that my children act any differently, but they're so well behaved. And I think it's because of being around African children. I'm just going to say it like it is. African children in the school, in the home, by the community, they are taught manners. They are taught to be well-mannered. And that's just that on that. I definitely feel like when I go into schools in South Africa, the same applies. But many South Africans will also tell you that they're losing that feeling of the village concept around children. Many are saying, familiar sentiments that, if you speak to someone else's child, the mother will respond in a way that's less than positive. And these are how you've heard things in the past in the US, right? So the US is completely off limits. You can't talk to anybody's child anyway and not expect retaliation. But here, a woman will tell you to tell your child to greet properly. And I respect that. A woman will tell the child, you want this? Well, how do you ask for this? And I love that. And they're everywhere. So when we were at my dada's house, the children just come. They come over, they play outside. They are everywhere and they're able to roam freely. There is a book currently, top New York bestseller, written by an NYU professor called The Anxious Generation. His name is escaping me. But essentially, he says that the Western world is raising the most addicted, obese, mentally unstable, anxious, and depressed generation in history. And that honestly made me very sad, because if this is the most of all of these things in history, we have no idea what that will look like for our future. I actually have an idea. It will be the children of the continent that rise up and turn this world, the indigenous people that remain true to their culture, their language, their tradition. They will be the ones that will turn the next generation into what we need it to be. And the fact that people in the US are maybe aware of this and not doing anything about it is startling. The peace here is unmatched. The safety here is unmatched. The security here is unmatched. And I miss that. And I love that I get an opportunity to spend extended time here whilst I'm also living in South Africa. But this is the life. This is the life, hey? To wrap up in a kanga material, enjoy the sun, eat fresh fruits, listen to the birds, frolic along with the butterflies, have the children running and playing around 5 acres of land, not worrying about who's next door and if they cross a line, will they be in danger? It's a beautiful life, and I'm so grateful. And so, if you have an interest in living in Tanzania, moving here, or doing business, we are hosting the Travel, Move, Do Business virtual conference for Tanzania. If Tanzania is one of your ideal destinations, invest in yourself and save thousands of dollars and hundreds of thousands of hours of time doing the research with a community of people that have done it, experts that can teach you how to do it as well, with their specific understanding as Tanzanian natives, and be able to ask your questions. If you upgrade to a premium access pass, you'll be able to ask your questions live and get backstage access to our private VIP Q&A sessions. It's going to be a fantastic time. You're going to get so much value out of it. And if you can't make the dates, you will be able to access the replays for a year if you've got premium access, and for 24 hours following general access pass holders. All right, so the link is in the description. We'd love to see you there. I am just gonna soak up this sun because it is everything. I would love to see you in Tanzania. I would love to see you on the opposite side of what feels like the scariest move you can make. But I can tell you that once you leap, it's completely worth it. So until the next video, I'll see you soon.